Good morning, welcome back. It is Saturday. We had a truck race last night that I haven't watched yet, but I'm getting ready to tune into it to see what happens. We are going to open up a 2022 Panini Donruss Racing Value Pack, but I do have one pickup from Meijer last night. Just happened to, actually, it was Walmart. Really surprised me that they had them because our local Walmart is not that great. The card section, they have reduced the card section to a 4-foot section, and I have seen Swiss cheese with less holes in this card section. So anyway, went back to the diecast section. They were pretty loaded up on the Wave 10 diecast. So I picked this one up. I didn't have this one. This is the throwback, I believe, to the Tony Stewart. It looks like the Juan Pablo Montoya throwback, actually, to the Target days. But Tony Stewart also ran a Target car in the Indy 500 for Chip years ago. So, very cool. I don't have that one. So we're going to put that one with the... I don't even know where the rest of the stacks are. Got so much going on in here. But off to the 2020 Panini Donruss. And if you didn't see it the other day, Jimmie Johnson was named as one of the... He was the final driver named to the 75. So I'm going to get a list compiled, get some cards rounded up, and we'll talk about the all 75. And then we'll talk about the ones that were in the first 50, and then the next 25 that I feel that were iffy. And we'll talk about some people that maybe should have made it in. So look for that. That might be a couple weeks down the road. Just depends on how much time I have on my hands. But anyway, let's get to this. I'll fold this little flap down so you can see it. Because there's drivers in the 25 that I don't agree with. And there's actually a handful of drivers that I could make an argument for in the first 50 that shouldn't have been in there. And maybe some of the ones that made it in the 25 should have been in there. So there's our scroll with our print runs. Of course, if you watched our video the other day where we did a few more of those random packs that I got off of Facebook, you've seen that those ones had odds. So we're going to start off with MTJ in the Rain at Coda. And there's no thick card, so no relic, but we could get an autograph. We could get points. Who knows? We could get a redemption. We do have 7-time there, walking in front of the Harley J. Earl Trophy, it appears. Brittany Zamora. Have not really heard much from her this year. I know she made a couple ARCA starts over the last few years. Haven't seen her this year. Tyler Reddick has a win at Coda this year. Denny Hamlin, recent winner at Pocono in controversial fashion. Daniel Suarez, he won last year at Sears Point. Bubba won last year at Kansas. Actually had a top 5 this past week. Josh Berry, he'll be back in the 48 car this weekend at Darlington. Jade Buford's made 2 Xfinity starts this year in the number 5 for Big Machine Racing. Brett Moffitt has a really cool throwback this week, a throwback to Tim Richmond. There's Ryan Blaney on a big losing streak right now. Alex Bowman, who is sitting out injured. There's our first repeat driver of the pack, Bubba Wallace. DW back in 1980. I guess he'll be at Darlington signing autographs. Kevin Harvick making his last spring Darlington start. Matt Kenseth named to the 75 greatest drivers, as was Harvick. Cole Custer, he's due for a win in the Xfinity Series this year. MTJ won at Dover here recently. We have a gray border of Ross Chastain, points leader. Then we have a blue of Kurt Busch, Carolina blue of Stephen Parsons. Jimmie Johnson, our second repeat. We probably had a couple more. Jimmie Johnson and another 7-time champion, Richard Petty. And then we have an Optic Race Kings of Kevin Harvick. That one looks really nice. I like how that one has popped out. And then MTJ Carolina Blue Way Off-Center Optic. Now our retail exclusives. Jimmie Johnson, Elite Series. Denny Hamlin, Victory Laps. Kyle Larson, Round of 16. Under the Lights, Bubba Wallace. And a checkerboard of Under the Lights, Daniel Suarez. That Harvick was really nice, but again, I'm going to say the checkerboard, these checkerboard under the lights have just really been, well, most of the checkerboards, especially if they have a car on it, that Brad K we had the other day, I'm trying to get the light to hit this one to really, there you go, you can see it, just making it look like you actually have spotlights on the car. So that looks really, really super. So this is my card of the day. If this would have just been some other random checkerboard, then the Harvick one gets it. But Daniel Suarez, you are card of the day. So make sure you come back later this afternoon where we will have our birthdays and events. No fast packs, as that is Monday through Friday. So thanks again for watching. Not sure if we're going to the speed drum tonight or not. Have to wait and see what the weather does. It's been spotty here. It's been kind of looking like it may or may not rain. So if it gets rained out, it gets rained out. And we'll just try again maybe Sunday, maybe not. We'll just have to wait and see. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you later.